Does anyone here know what ASEAN is? No one? That means that we have to start from the beginning. Okay.
The Southeast Asia region was completely different in 1959. Territories weren't as relatively clear cut as they are today. That same year saw the foundation of the Southeast Asia Friendship and Economic Treaty, or CFIT. It failed. A few years later, Malaya, Thailand, and the Philippines set up the Association of Southeast Asia, or ASA, and that failed. This time, it was due to territorial conflict and objection between the Philippines and Malaya. A little over a year later, in 1962, the region tried its hand once again on regional cooperation with Mafilindo, and that failed too. Finally, on August 8, 1967, after years of trying to establish regional cooperation, these guys signed a landmark agreement called the Bangkok Declaration. And finally, the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN, was born. From the original 5 members, it has since expanded to 10. They all strive to accelerate economic growth, social progress, and cultural development. This would entail regional peace and stability through abiding respect for justice and the rule of law. This allows collaboration and mutual assistance in economic, social, cultural, technical, scientific, and administrative fields, and many, many more. It's absolutely beautiful. Excuse me, are you even paying attention? I suppose. I mean, how did it even affect you? Oh, wait, I think I have an idea. ASEAN. Separated by distance, united by perseverance. Why care about ASEAN? Because we are ASEAN. We occupy this region with such a rich heritage and culture. This is the place that our ancestors fought for. The cries of freedom have given us this opportunity to enjoy the lush mountain fields, majestic architecture, lovable people, beautiful cityscapes, and much, much more. ASEAN has contributed to the economic development in the region. This ultimately helps narrow the economic gap of the different sectors of society. This society is composed of us, people of ASEAN. Imagine going to a completely different country within ASEAN and still feel this deep sense of belongingness. You feel this innate bond with a different race, as though as you have been family for so long. Imagine the mutual collaboration of your cultures. That is the beauty of ASEAN and the formation of the ASEAN identity. But here's the problem. We have to realize that in this time of pandemic, where the world faces an invisible enemy, that no single nation can single-handedly win. This has reminded us that we need to band together in perseverance. We need to band together as one ASEAN. If we don't fight to preserve the ASEAN identity through this tough time, this beautiful community might just be a memory. The next generation needs to help protect the future of ASEAN. Will you take part? ASEAN. One vision, one identity, one community.